My online persona, Karl Remarks, is not really me. That's to start with that. It's just an online persona. It's a form of performance that I do, and it could be quite flippant, infantile, absurd, and I think that gives me kind of the freedom to say what I'm trying to say. Sorry, I make myself laugh. My name is Karl Sharro. I'm better known online as Karl Remarks. I'm an architect by training and by practice, and I'm also a blogger and a satirist, and I do most of my work online. So 3 lazy stereotypes walk into a bar. You know what they're like. The first thing I wrote satirically, I think it was quite a flippant comparison between the English Premier League and Lebanese sects, and how politics in Lebanon mirrors football in England. And it was basically about how countries from the Gulf can come and buy an English football club, but they can also buy a Lebanese militia or Lebanese party. So a Maronite, a Shiite, a Sunni, a Druze, a Greek Orthodox, a Greek Catholic, an there's not enough time for a Lebanese bar joke. When the uprisings started happening in Arab countries, it was quite a huge opportunity for people from the region to express themselves and kind of to participate in this historic event. And I think in the beginning there was a sense of euphoria and excitement that I was trying to reflect in my writing analytically, and gradually that came way more to a sense of disappointment, and then one can say despair even today. And that's when I started transitioning more towards satire, as personally for me the situation became more bitter, and my own response was to go into satire. Most of my audience comes online from Facebook and Twitter through social media, and is broadly spread half and half between Arabs who either live in Arab countries or live abroad and have an interest in how I talk about our issues in the Middle East. But as well, there's probably another half from Westerners who are quite interested in the region, and they like my particular take on it. That's quite different from the other voices out there at the moment.
You want the simple one-sentence explanation for what caused ISIS? Here goes. The failure of post-colonial elites to establish genuine democratic societies and foster a sense of national unity, opting instead for military dictatorships that eroded the potential for economic and political growth.
It's unusual to choose topics like ISIS or Arab dictators as material for comedy or satire or humor.
Coupled with the historic mistakes of Arab progressive parties.
I like to decontextualize how those issues are discussed. So, for example, if I'm talking about an Arab dictator, I might write it as if the setting is someone visiting their shrink in New York, and that kind of superposition between those two different words creates endless possibilities.
Embodied by the caliphate becomes attractive, particularly when coupled with a millenarian apocalyptic narrative. Simple.